So today we're going to do chicken parmesan wings and some chicken alfredo. So we're going to do the wings first. Now in this bowl I have some clean chicken wings, about a dozen of them, and you want to be very generous with the seasonings. Now you can use whatever seasonings you like. This is what I'm using: seasoned salt, paprika, crushed red pepper, some garlic powder, salt, pepper, cornstarch, AP, and avocado oil. So let's get started. So first you want to coat the chicken with the oil. Not too much, just a little, enough. And again, I'm cooking for my family, so I'm not putting gloves on. I'm cooking for me and my husband. Okay. Now we want to get started with the seasonings. Like I said, you want to be very generous with the seasonings. And yes, I season my chicken too directly. I don't just throw seasoning in it once I get the flour on it. I need the seasoning to touch the meat. You don't want too much pepper flakes, but a little bit of pepper flakes. Okay, my hair is getting in the way. All right. Okay. Garlic powder. Oh, well, this one is new, so I guess I have to open it first. I have my oil behind me heating up. We're going to fry this twice. So the first temperature we want is like 325, right? Now we want to do the AP. And you don't have to pour this in any kind of way, because you're just going to mix it up with your hand anyway. It coats it pretty good, surprisingly. The oil helps. I don't have to do each piece single. And now we want the cornstarch. The cornstarch helps the chicken to get very, very crispy. If you've never used cornstarch before, you really need to start using it in your fried chicken. It gets really crispy. now let's go over to the stove so we can start frying. Okay guys, so we're at the stove and we're going to start frying our chicken. And this is just how I put this in. It's just a safe way to do it. And I really should have on long sleeves to protect myself from grease. I can only do a few at a time in this pot. We're just going to fry these until they're all nice and golden brown. Alright, so we'll keep it there. We'll fry these until they're golden brown. We'll take them out, we'll let them rest for a few minutes while we work on our sauce. We'll turn the heat up, get it up to like 360, 370. We'll fry them again for a couple of minutes. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, so our chicken is almost ready. So we're gonna get our sauce ready. So what I did was, I melted a stick of butter. And to this, I'm gonna add a little bit of the avocado oil. Some parsley, and you can do the parsley paste if you want, but regular parsley is fine. A little bit of seasoned salt to taste, so just a little until you taste it. Now, if you have time to grate your Parmesan, that's a better idea. But if you don't, you can always buy the Parmesan already grated. It's always best to do it yourself. And to this mixture, we're going to add, let's say, a half a cup of Parmesan. Mix it up slowly. You don't want to make a mess. And then you can taste it. Oh, and let's not forget the garlic, because these are garlic Parmesan. So we need the garlic. Okay, I got some minced garlic here. I'm going to start with 2 teaspoons. Then I'm going to taste it and see if I like that. And if you need more butter, feel free to add more butter or more cheese. So good. Use a little more cheese, not too much. And it can use, a little bit of salt. That's why it's important that you taste it. It has plenty of garlic. 2 teaspoons of garlic was just enough. Also want just a tiny bit of cream, not too much, a tiny bit. Start off with 1 teaspoon of cream. Another teaspoon of cream. And some salt. And depending on how many wings you have, like I said, if you need more butter, add more butter. I had 12 wings. My husband came down here and ate 2, so now I have 10 wings. But you don't want this to be too thick. That's good. That's really good. A little bit of salt. A little bit more salt, but that's really good. Oh yeah. That's good. We're going to add a little bit more butter. Always remember to clean these as you go. Okay, here's more butter. You want it thick. You don't want it, but you don't want it too thick. And you also don't want it too loose, but you want it loose enough. See, that's better now. Because we got to pour that over the wings and mix it all up. Move out, Willow. Get out. Now here is our beautifully double fried chicken wings. They're nice and crispy. Now I think it's better to do a few at a time just to make sure all of the wings get coated. So I'm going to take a couple at a time and mix it with some of the sauce. I really do think that's the best way to do it. Of course, it can be a little messy dealing with the sauce. And then just take it and toss it in the bowl. Get it to cover. I mean, it's covered. And we want it to be covered. And after we lay it out, we're going to cover it some more. And if you got some that look like they could use a little bit more, a lot of it is at the bottom of this bowl. You can just mix it on in there. The next time we'll do lemon pepper, and the lemon pepper one is just as delicious. Lots of lemon, lots of pepper. Just the way I like it. I mean, yes. Okay. Take some parsley. All right. Okay, so here's the finished product. I don't know why my camera is doing that. But it's garlic parmesan wings. They are delicious.